Hello? 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 Hi guys. Oh my god. It's been a minute. It's been a hot minute. Guys, hello. How are we all? Oh my god. This is absolutely awesome. I mean, what a way to come back as well. What a way to come back for biggest game that we could possibly do. If as the EFL guys, this is the biggest possible game that we could come back for. Oh my god. Guys, how are we all? Oh my god, this is so hype right now. This is so hype. Right, I need a couple testers. Couple testers first. Is my mic okay? It is like it is a Shure one. It's like this was like 400 baht. This, by the way, I've got 3 of them. So this better be working because I've had to buy like a funky old little thing that connects my mic to my camera to this. Just all over the place, to be honest. But make sure my mic's working fine. Camera's all right. Everything's working. It's all right. I can swap between that. All right. I've been on this thing for ages. Jesus. There's a lad going on. Mic's muted. Okay. Right. Everybody's still same then. So nobody's changed. None of you have grown up then. All right. Stick game on. All right, man. What do you think I am? Just put game on. How are we all? Guys. How are we? How are we, la? Sounds good. Okay, good. Good. I mean, it better sound better than that Yeti I used to have. Oh, my God. Dylan, my brother. Thank you very much. Holy moly, we are so back. Can't wait for a 0-0 drops with 5 shots combined. This is a real watcher. This guy knows crack. If we're watching the game, you better believe it's going to be shit. You better believe this game's going to be absolutely honking shite if we're doing a watch along for it. Dylan, thank you so much, my friend. Member for 4 months. This guy's been membering, but I've not even been live. Nice one, my brother. Thank you very much. I appreciate you so much, Dylan. And I appreciate you all for being here as well. Thank you very much, boys and girls, everything else. Thank you, Dylan. I appreciate it. And yeah, I agree, to be honest. I really agree. I think I can see this being an absolute shit fest. Hopefully not. And it shouldn't be really because, honestly, these two teams, especially Middlesbrough recently, have been so, like, unbelievably good. They've been shit hot. In fact, has FA Cup draw been done? Let me check. Yeah, I'll have an eye on that. Yeah. I'll have an eye on it. On the other game. Yeah, it has been done. Oh my god, no, I need to look at it. Hold on. FA Cup draw. Leeds are going to go far. I can't be asked. Right, Emirates FA Cup 25-26, 5th round proper draw. Is that all of them? That's all of them. Fulham, Southampton, boring. Probably Bristol City versus Sunderland. Newcastle versus Man City. Leeds have got Norwich at home. Ooh, quarters for Leeds. Oh no. Mansfield are at home to Arsenal. I mean, if they don't cut the grass from now till that game, then they might have a chance there. Wolves at home to Liverpool. Wrexham, Chelsea. That's quite good. And then West Ham will be more than likely getting Brentford. So a load of shite. Best game there probably being Wrexham, Chelsea is the only one that I'm looking at and getting a bit excited for. Everything else is absolutely ass. So that's crap. But yeah, I will keep an eye on it. Macclesfield, Brentford is still 0-0. In fairness. Oh my god, guys. I'm feeling, as you can see on the screen, I'm feeling a Middlesbrough win here. I think they are considerably the better side as of recent. Having watched that Sheffield United game, I think Middlesbrough like a Premier League team, if I'm being completely real. Coventry, I mean, that team, there's no kitchen in it. Thomas and Letta Badusi centre half. Silva's at left back. That fella from Brentford's in middle park with Grimes, Rodoni at 10, Mason Clark, yeah. I mean, the benches of these two is both really, really good as well. Let me look at Middlesbrough quick. Callum Britton, Aileen Malander. That Malander, good Z, by the way. Jesus. That Malander is a baller. It looks like a centre out. It looks like a centre mid even, sort of centre half. He's a really good player, that Malander. Brown, Morris, Hackney, McGree, yeah, as you'd expect. Conway, Whitaker. Yeah, it's basically full strength, for Bury. Good side. Oh, it could be a good game. Could be a good game. Said it. Nice to see you. 8 months. Where has the time gone? Tell me about it. As if you've been subbing still. Oh, God, Liam as well. You've been subbing still while I've not even been live. Are you using that John badge in other chats? Is that what's going on? You using the John? Do you even get to do that? Is that a thing that you can do? I don't even know. I'm not hashtagging the know with the kids these days. Thank you, Sadie. I do appreciate it a lot. Thank you very much. And I agree. Where has the time gone? I've been in this house, by the way, like 4 months. That's how long it's been. I've done a couple lives, and but it's for like FA Cup draws and that. I've not actually done a proper watch along in ages. And I can't remember my last one. I can't even remember my last watch along what it were. Probably a crap game. Probably some nil-niller. So much shite. But thank you, Sadie. I appreciate it very much. Liam, same again, mate. The goat is back. Hope you're good, mate. You Reds. Let's keep Barnsley chat out of here, my friend. But thank you for the 12 months as well. Oh, my God. 12 months. A year. 1 whole year. Happy anniversary, bro. Thank you very much, Liam. And Dr. Mute, God, he's now seeing the same faces, you know. He's now seeing the same names go flying past in chat. Thank you very much, Dr. Mute, for the 5. I appreciate it a lot. The King of Barnsley is live once again. Take my brass. That could be one of many things. Up the town. Up the Terriers, even. What's happened to you on Saturday, by the way? Shocking. I watched that game. It was pants. It were absolutely pants. Thank you, Dr. Mew. I appreciate you all. Thank you very much. Kiss. Cheers, Mew. Thanks, everybody. Callum Fowler watch-alongs in Big 26. Tell me about it. What will Parker need to do in order to get your respect? I think that ship sailed, mate. I'm not going to lie to you. I do. I know he's a big Ollie Rathbone fan as well. I know. But how much credit can truly be put on a man that has genuine, unlimited budget? Do you know what I mean? It really, last year, top jaw, very impressed. This year, I think he's doing exactly what's expected. I think last year in League One was the only year that I've seen Parquet overachieve slightly. And by that, I mean, he were overachieving up until January. And then from January onwards, I think Wrexham were probably favourites for second all anyway with the amount of money that they spent in Jan. In comparison to the rest of the division, obviously. You know what I mean? Last year, up until Jan, Parky was the man. I'll give you that one. But everything after that... JS, my brother, watch-alongs are back. We do Leeds away in Clement. We trust we are going to Wembley. Sadly, I think you'll be going to Leeds, and that's it, my friend. I do appreciate you a lot. God, imagine if I'd have been doing lives all this time as well. You'd have literally been threatening to fling yourself off a bridge for the past, 6 months. Until recently. Clement's got you boys playing. You boys are playing. Have you got that much of a tune out of Slimani as well from Sheffield? He looks mint. What's happened to him? He looked like a fan competition winner for Sheffield United. God, he has been the bollocks recently. You've got some good players. Norwich have. Sargent, God, there's so much happened to Norwich in time that I haven't been live. Sargent's just rotting on bench. McCarma's unreal. God, there's a lot going on in there. But thank you, JS. I do appreciate you a lot, my old pal. But you'll be going to lead, and that's it. Sadly, I'd love you to win. Don't get me wrong. There's nobody that honestly, I might as well be a Norwich fan on that day. But you ain't winning away at Ellen Road. Come on, man. Let's keep it serious right now. Blue kit at half time, of course. Our good friend Loyal Royal has once again supplied the goods. I didn't even announce that I was doing this. I said I was doing it in videos and that, and he sent me the blue kit on Twitter. Legend. Half-time job. Tell you what happened at Stevenage no-tall game, and then we can see from a set piece again. It were a crap game. It was shit. But the one thing that you've got, mate, is Barnsley at home on Saturday. So that's a win. Congrats in advance. And no, I'm not going, if anybody asks me. There he is, look, Loyal Royal, legend. Shield badge next to his name. Oh, man. Looking forward to tonight's game. I have to say I was well chuffed with our performance yesterday. Yeah, I think you were good. It was a good game, that. Birmingham Leeds. Hold on, I've got to manually do the clock again. I forgot what the hell I'm doing. It's not started yet, by the way. I just need to make sure. Oh, I need a scoreboard. That'd help. 1 sec, everyone. Should I have that one or that one? Is this one not a bit too on me? No, it's all right, innit? Because I'll be sat like that. I'll keep that one. Yeah, that game yesterday at Leeds Birmingham were a really good game. Really good game. I enjoyed it. I love Patrick Roberts. I think he's outstanding. Big fan. Big old fan, me. You talk about why Chelsea versus Wrexham is interesting. I'm not as familiar with Chelsea, having been fairly new to the Championship in the FL Premier League, etc. You know about Chelsea? Chelsea, big old club, mate. One of the biggest. That's on the way you could say it. Chelsea, one of the absolute stalwarts. If you're an American that's into Wrexham, then Chelsea is possibly one of the best games you could ever have. Respectfully. I can't even take piss because he's asking a normal question. You know what I mean? If I were to ask about Denver Broncos or something. Is that even a team? Like, if it's some Yank sport, then I'm not going to clue what day it is, am I? So it's only the same as them doing it with us. The man is the bollocks, mate. Right, we're about to kick off anyway. Shit, here we go. And then we'll get into a massive old goss sesh. I'm feeling a Borough win, though. I'm not going to lie. I'm not going to sugarcoat it. I'm feeling a Borough win. Should be a good old game, though. Come on, the boys. Right, we're about to kick off. I'm not County fan up to play next year. We're off. Is it working? It's working. Thank God. You know, I'm worried. I'm worried coming back. I'm not going to know what buttons to press or what anything is. Conway's been dropped. What? What do you mean Conway's been dropped? What are you talking about? What are you talking about, brother? I'm waiting for him for it to show me the screen. I think you're lying. We're at Reading Barnsley. Away now. I saw someone said they saw me in my car earlier as well. Wet. I don't even think I've left house today. Oh no, I did filming with Scaife. But someone might have seen me then. Also, you kind of said Scaife is huge. You know, now we do the pods. God, I ain't done a live since properly. Since I've stepped 2 pods up. Jesus. Since we've started doing the pod, I picked Scaife up from Wakey, right, when we film. And he walked, I'm not joking, from me to the lemon sign away is where I pick him up from front door. So my car's here, he walks from there, and someone stops him for like, oh yeah, nice bro, watch your videos. Like, you've just walked out of a building. You've been in public eye for 10 seconds. Oh, I hate him. I hate that guy. Got some Rainbit promo? No. I'm surprised that's still going though. Can't lie. Cov on the attack right now. Do you think Struble leaves us in this summer? Not going to lie, Liam. Nice to see you, by the way. Not going to lie, mate. Yeah. Decent knock. Coventry hit post early doors. Oh, my God. Cov have hit the post. I'd say he should do better than that, really. Oh, they started fast here, Cov. Oh, that's such a shit pass, though. Waited so poorly. Hadji right, he should have scored that. He really should have scored there. It's a cracking ball in, but he pulls away from Ailing. Ailing's marking him. He pulls away from him so easy. That's a borderline free header. And little glancer. It's one of them ones, isn't it? Little glancer. Oh, how does he support Liverpool when he's from Wakey? He's not, he's from York, but he gets to train from York to Wakey, and I pick him up from Wakey. So if he were to get trained at Tarn, it'd take him like 7 days to get here because the transport in Barnsley is that bad, even. Who's a better manager, Russell Martin or Parker? I'd give Parker that one, I'm not even going to lie. I really would. I think probably every footballer in history would say Russell Martin because he wants to make you... But Russell Martin wants to play total football, doesn't he? And I think players that he manages might be like, yeah, I love playing total football because when it works once every 6 months, it looks like the messiah and you feel... Like all players think that him, don't they? They all gain like boost of confidence. If you're playing under Parker, you're lumping it 24/7. So as a footballer, you're not going to want to do that, are you? Dorit Sakamoto, I like him. Do you reckon Millwall go all the way? I think Millwall. To be fair, there's a video up on Proper Football right now that we did. But hot take, I think Millwall could finish second. Personally. Dorit Sakamoto, yes, I think I just said that out, Riley. I missed the bedroom watch-alongs, but this setup's class. Well, I was debating doing it. Middlesbrough on attack down left, by the way. I'll shut up a minute until there's a chance. If he gets that ball into the box, he's not, but he's played a nice little ball around corner. Oh, Middlesbrough put the pressure on. Nice little balls. Hold on. Everybody pause. Everybody pause. Middlesbrough wide on right. He's blocked it. Who cares? Let's keep waffling. Forgot what I was saying. Whatever. Oh yeah, bedroom, etc. Yeah, I was debating doing it over there, but then I don't have the room because it's not big. This room, I think it looks bigger sometimes on the thing because of the different lenses that we've got. Whitaker's had a shot from miles away. It's over. What was I saying? But yeah, I haven't got room because I need like a telly one. I won't be able to control all shit. Like I've got like 15 different things open to do a live. It's not like you can't just have a screen and one, like, it's not just two things and that's it. There's so many things on screen that I need to be at the desk for it. So I decided to sit here with that as the background. No one's clocked that, by the way, and I'm quite upset. Top left of your screen right now. That is a John Stones Mona Lisa. I paid good money for that. A John Stones Mona Lisa. And I've not seen one comment going like, nobody's even curious as well. Is it just that random that it's like, yeah, that belongs there? I've seen no one question who it is. I've seen no one say that it's John Stones. I don't think people just see it and go, and I'm good because I was so impressed with that. Yeah, Dylan, honestly, it's retarded. Oh, it's silly even. I think you can say that anyway. Sorry. I get nervous that you can't say certain things, because of TikTok gave me that ban. I got banned for saying that before. And it's like you can say anything you want on YouTube, can't you, really? To an extent, obviously. Nothing too ridiculous. But yeah, TikTok's scary, man. It's scary that it can just take your life from you. Well, it did take my life from me for a bit, didn't it? Disgraceful. Look how far we've come since the broken door handle with a sock stuck in it. Don't forget your roots. Honestly, true, but also that sock were in there long before. I swear down, I think that sock were in there before like streaming were even a possibility. That sock were in door since like 2010. I want to say it was that long because I ragged door handle off when I lost on FIFA when I was 10-year-old, and it would. My mum and dad were just like, "Well, you have one now." And then when I'm still sat there at like 21 and I still haven't got a door handle, it's like, come on, man. You know what I mean? I'm not going to do it again, am I? There's a lot going on. West Bromwich Albion, my baby. Thank you for the 20 bar, baby. Eric Ramsey's not his fault. Disagree immediately. But thank you for your money. It's the players. We've been through too many managers to blame the other manager. These people need to take responsibility. We will be going down at this right. At this right, and then some funky ass thing on screen. Disagree with the no Ramsey fault. Coventry worked that quite well, to be fair, but it's been blocked. Oh, there's still a bit of a chance if we can get that ball in. Defended quite well there from Borough, to be fair. I like how they're not too hell-bent on playing out as well. Like, they're doing it now, but if they really need to, they'll play out. Oh, never mind. They've passed it straight into middle to Coventry and they've got a chance. There's still a chance. Yeah, still disagree with it not being Eric Ramsey's fault. Just not feeling it, personally. I'm not feeling it. I understand what you're saying as well. You can't just constantly look at man in dugout. Coventry have got a really good chance here. Edge at box. Chance. Good block. Yeah, I agree, because a lot of Barnsley fans are doing the same thing and thinking, oh, let's get rid of Urian, but there's obviously a lot more problems elsewhere. You do need a gut out of your team, but I think a lot of the players that you brought in summer, some of them are quality, and you should be getting more out of them than he is. Personally, don't agree with bringing a manager that's come from America for a relegation battle as well. That makes absolutely no sense to me at all, to be honest. But thank you very much for your money. And no, I don't think he'll be going down, personally. I think, even though West Brom are pants, Leicester are worse, but they have brought Gary Roweton, so you're in trouble there. Leicester are worse. Obviously, Wednesday are going down anyway. Wednesday will be down, probably by the time this game's finished. Wednesday down, Oxford are more or less down. Even though Portsmouth are doing better than you currently, I still think Portsmouth are worse than West Brom, and I think Leicester are as well. So and Blackburn. I think there's a few. I think you'll finish in and around like 19th. Baggies, which is ridiculous as well, by the way, can I just say? Because someone like West Brom should not be 19th in champ. But still, thank you very much for your 20. I appreciate it so much. Nice to see you, my brother. Love you very much. Luke, thank you for the 2, my friend. As a fan of the Rams, I just want 50 to stay up. Come on, man. Where's the delusion? Get behind your team, brother. What do you mean you just want 50? God, I'll tell you what, if I were a Derby fan right now, I'd be saying all sorts of stuff. I'd be saying it all. Every deluded thing you could ever think would be coming out my gob. Oh my God, he skinned him. What a ball. Coventry should be winning here. They put some cracking balls into box. And pressure's on them. Oh, he's bought a foul there. I'm not sure about that one, ref. But thank you, Luke. And cheers, Mr. West Brom. Very much, kiss. Love you very much. Oh my God. Kelly. See, I love seeing all the names again, man. Kelly, thank you so much for the $15, bro. Just stopping by to make sure we are still friends, Callum, DKD notwithstanding. Love heart emoji. You know what? I'm happy for him. I'm happy for him. I'm happy for Wrexham fans. I'm happy for everybody. But I'm not happy. You know what I mean? I'm happy for everybody else. Congrats, you're all living life. Us though, Jesus. Why can't an actor come and buy Barnsley? Is my question. DKD apparently 2.5 mil rising to 4 is what I've been told by some extremely good sources. Oh, that's a great little knock as well. Or it could have been in there from McGree, could take a bit of room for that pass. DKD, I love the bloke. He's one of the better players that we've had since we've come down. There's been some crazy shouts though, you know. I've been seeing Barnsley fans saying like, best striker ever. Oh my God. I'm going to something crazy just but like, yeah, DKD, best striker we've ever had. Oh my God. Like, he's a cracking finisher, my head, and I love the bloke. Doesn't even scrape top 10 in my lifetime. So there's some crazy stuff being said. But Dunn, I love the bloke. He's gonna get his money up. Do you know what I mean? He's gonna change his family's life. He gets to play champ occasionally. Good on him, honestly. And good on Wrexham and all, because they've got that much brass that it's so easy. Oh my God, Middlesbrough got a chance. Should have cut that back. Middlesbrough and Wrexham have got that much money that they could just chuck it everywhere and just waste it all. You know what I mean? Just because you can spend £20 million on a striker that they're being reported with, don't mean that you should. You know what I mean? You can't. I know. And I said this about Parky, and this is a stick I beat him with, that you've got like unlimited budget, which the Wrexham borderline have. But that is smart business. Smart business. They'll never sell him, done, but they don't really need to. It's 2.5 mil rising to 4. I'm assuming if you get promoted and do a load of other random ass stuff. But what? So about it might cost you £4 million. £4 million for best player in League One, arguably, who can play multiple positions for you, and is excellent cover behind Windass and Broadhead and O'Brien. Do you know what I mean? That ain't bad business at all. So everybody wins, really. So yeah, we're still mates, but only because you give me $15. Thank you, Kelly. Thank you very much. Play the British way. Thank you for the 2, bro. 1305. Is Barnsley up for sale from your last vid? Hint. I've been told there's a lot of stuff being said, and it's coming from so many different places. You never really know what to make of it, because a lot of people will message me saying like, oh, this, and this. And it's like, unless I've spotted you before and you've got something right, then I'm not buying out. But people that have got a lot of things right have told me that they are going to sell the club. I don't know when. I don't know what that timescale is going to be. But I imagine in a year's time, they won't be here. Thankfully. But the worrying thing is, you know, if we'd have sold Cleary, as much as it might have genuinely relegated us, if we'd have sold Cleary in Jan, I think it'd be up from now till end of season, and there'd be like a statement out and everything. But I think because Cleary's still here, and they know they're not going to get as many season tickets, I think they'll wait until Cleary's sold. I could see it being quite an early gig, to be honest, because there'll be a lot coming in from early doors. So I think Cleary will go like sometime in July. They'll realise season tickets is going to be the lowest it's been since like 90s, if that. And then they'll think, what's the point? We've got the last scraps out of this team. They're not going to put any money in. So I think they'll sell after that. It'd be my guess. I reckon the club is sold November-ish time. I think it'll be end of this year, which is sad, but I ain't buying a season ticket if they're still here. I'll just go to all the ways. In fact, I've said this before and I meant it. Me and my mates will go into town at normal time. We'll meet in town at 12:30. We'll go for a drink. And instead of going up to ground at 2:30, we'll stop in pub. Whatevs in it. I get to see my mates and my dad. And I don't want to kill myself for an hour and a half every week. Sounds good to me. Thank you, though. Play the British way. Thank you very much. Kiss. Boston FA Cup draw. Bit crap. I like Wrexham Chelsea, but no else. I'm a Fower News enthusiast. I used to be a Total Sportec fan. Then I went to Fower News. But there's one. I remember when I was in Malta, and I did this completely legally. When I was in Malta, there was this site that we got told about, and it's like Llama Giraffe HD. Some the stupidest thing you've ever heard in your life. But it worked, and it got us Barnsley Wimbledon on at the time. It's been like August, September, and we lost, of course. But yeah, I'm a big old fan. Big old fan of Llamas, whatever it's called. You see, it stayed to our Grimsby's pitch yesterday. Could have beat Wolves if it were better. The thing is, you're trying to play football still, which would quite nice. You're trying to play football, Grimsby, on your own patch. It's like playing in a park. What has Smith been like, by the way? What's Smith been like? Because why we've loaned him out, I don't know. Goodman's crap. And Smith's our keeper, and he's still quite young. He's like 24 or something for keeper, and he's English. I think we're going for another 3 years, though, from summer. So he must be coming in as number 1 when he's done. Surely. Corner Cov, I think. Oh, no, it's a goal kick. I thought it was a corner then. I thought it took a little deflect. I think Barnes will get relegated next season. No. Not really. I do think we could run it closer than we want to imagine this year. I really do. We are shit, mate. Like, I can't even stress. I don't want to just sit and talk about Barnes because this is a champ game, obviously. And it's been a while. But that's probably why people are asking me. Like, as going forward, I'm not just saying this to take me. Going forwards, I think we are automatic promotion worthy. And that's with selling done as well. Seriously, I think Urian, if he were a coach at I could see him seriously giving up manager's gig and going and being a coach at Villa or something. Because going forward, sometimes we are lightning. This is where horrendous players, by the way, as midfield, some of them, the defensive mind of midfield is crap. We just get better further up pitch that we go. So, McGoldrick is, I'm not joking, the best footballer I've ever seen in my life. I love him, Didsy. He's fantastic. Cleary is the best footballer in division. I'm not even taking piss. Cleary is the best footballer in division. Banks is fantastic. I really like Kelly. Phillips is mint. Bradshaw's good. We score boatloads of goals. And then we've got a genuine Sunday League defence stood behind it. And a Sunday League midfielder trying to sweep up in front of it. So, what's the point? You know what I mean? They just outweigh each other. Pointless. Absolutely crap. But anyway. Sorry, everybody. Just completely losing my mind. Damo, thank you for the 2, my brother. Prediction for Saturday. Oh, the Terriers. I mean, we'll lose. You know what I mean? I'm not don't get me wrong, that ain't what I'm umming and ahhing about. Oh, Mason Clark. Oh my God, he skipped him. Good block, though. Melanda. Baller. That centre half for Middlesbrough is the bollocks. Very, very good player. Very good player. I think Huddersfield will beat us fairly comfortably because you've got to imagine. I mean, if you can't score a fair few past this defence, then you don't deserve to go up. We're absolutely pants at back. So I think you'll probably score about 3. We'll probably get 1 or 2. You'll win, though. Probably our scoring game. Like normal. I'm just depressed. Pot Noodle Man, thank you very much for the 5, my brother. Harpskit, as much as I love Grant McCann, plus wanting to stay, he's making stupid decisions in lineup, like playing Adelukin over Gibson and playing Bailey at centre-back. I'm surprised. Why would you play Bailey out of position almost? I guess he's a midfielder that can play there as well, innit? But why would you play him that deep when he's been arguably, from outside looking in, obviously, you've got Luke Molyneux, who is the man. But Owen Bailey's been fantastic for you. He's been cracking. So I don't understand why they do that. Yeah, I can understand what you're saying. There's a lot of questionable decisions flying around in this county. I'm not going to lie. Yorkshire's an absolute cesspit for football. Other than Leeds, this is the worst county ever. In terms of size of football club, the place that football started, and it's just shit. There's no money here other than in Leeds. It's just everything in Yorkshire's crap, man. What a shit show. I'm so angry. Sorry, everybody. But yeah, I think Grant McCann will stay and keep you up, personally. But I agree he should be getting a little bit more out of that squad than he is. But at the same time, I think your performances warrant more points than they are doing, which you can't blame him for in that regard. But yeah, I think he'll get out of it. And it'll be with him, I would imagine. But thank you very much for the 5, my friend. I do appreciate it. Jake, thank you for the 2, bro. To Tarkov for the footy content this year. Kiss. Not a problem, my friend. Thank you for watching it. And thank you for your £2. I appreciate it, Jake. Kiss. Legend. There's some stupid ass comments in that. You're going to do Watchalong for Leeds FA Cup final. You bitch. No. Thoughts on a better rumour has it won't be. Come back here and he will go to your end of season. Well, unless he's paying subs, then he won't be coming here because we will not offer him anything. Which would not surprise me in the slightest. If Barnsley literally lose players again in summer, if we are net negative on players, it's pointless. MLS is underrated. Melanda, Aguiman, and best left back in the league, Kai Wagner. Yeah, but you're taking the absolute best players from MLS that aren't 45 and putting them in championship. So it can't be that good. You know what I mean? Like DK as well. When he comes to town, oh my God, he was standing in from Orlando City. Yeah, I hate that FA Cup's on TNT. It's crap. It is rubbish. My old man's got Calvert-Lewin in his dream team. I can't put a Leeds player in there on principle. Remember, like, what year it when Rodrigo were absolutely balling out for him, and everybody had him in, and I'm like, I'd rather just lose than have him in. I couldn't do it. Keep seeing all those Guinness posters in background on Vinted. Oh, that's got me in for Christmas. One of them ones. It's cracking though. I do like the setup, you know. I wanted to go for like a pub look. Originally, you know what I'll tell you. Originally, I was gonna get like pub seats. You know, like booths that you have, like the big padded cushion things that go around edge at bar. Like I wanted to have that all way around, so like that. And originally, my camera was probably going to be somewhere like here, shooting for that corner, a bit like Rory Jennings's. Rory Jennings has got a cracking setup, so we're going to be a bit like that. But the seats, mate, you're paying thousands for anything, and then I'd have had to get it like measured properly and installed because it's not. I'm not building a table, am I? Some big ass seat thing like that. What a pass! Coventry winning. Got to be said, they deserve that as well. I know I've been absolutely waffling shite, but I've been watching at the same time. Coventry have been quite good here. Coventry have been quite good. There should be more than 1-0 up. I'm not even lying. I'd love to see it start. Show me him now. Let me get him up. Like, Middlesbrough have had one shot. I can't remember it to be. Oh, no, that was Whittaker from like miles away. Middlesbrough haven't even got going yet. They've got a lot of ball. But Cover doing a job on them at minute, you know, letting them have it, just waiting for mistakes almost. And to be fair, that's what it's come from again. Like Middlesbrough, they've got a lot of ball, yeah, but they're trying to play it out a little bit too much. And then when you do go for long, and you're all coming in trying to receive ball, aren't you? And they're just bypassing them all, and they can't win all. That is a tidy finish, by the way, for Madrid. They should have scored early doors when he hit post. Good ball across from Radone, but for right to get in front of him and position himself there, cracking, absolutely cracking. That good finish. Good finish. And a deserved goal as well, might I add. The great splodge, brother. Thank you for the 5. Hope my 5 was well spent in Liverpool, Cal. Here's another when Barnsley knocked the Blues out the cup at the Dicky Dome next season. Oh, I'd love to come to your place. I really would. Liverpool, that were a cracking day out, by the way. See, Middlesbrough again, they've been caught lacking. Oh, Hackney's gone in on him. I don't know if that's a foul, to be honest. Oh. Definitely not a card. That seems a bit ridiculous. Atlas took a card early doers. I don't know about that one. Yeah, I really enjoyed my stay in Liverpool. Great day out. I went down your famous street with Beatles pub thing. Matthew Street or something. Some street. That's the first time I've been to Liverpool for a drink. I've been to not Aintree, is it? Is it Aintree? Horses? I've been for Horses and to get me passport from Liverpool passport office and to fly from said airport. They're the only times that I've been to Liverpool previously. But the day out, drinking places, mint. Absolutely mint. We went straight to Docks anyway. We're further down from where you are, from where ground is, for Everton. But yeah, some pubs around there and bars, mint. Loved it. So I did spend your 5 well. Thank you. Wasted cross from Middlesbrough. I did spend it well, and I'll spend that one well as well. That will be getting another pint. Thank you very much. Great splodge. Brother man, Callum Fowler loves Oxford, apparently. Thank you for the 5. Thoughts on Hellick? He's been awful for us this season, yet neutrals all still rate him so highly. He might be the most overrated player in the league. I get what you're saying. I understand what you're saying. And I was guilty of this as well. Because when I did my underrated 11, I put Ellick in, which is just ridiculous. But that's just because I couldn't think of another one. Like, people look at Ellick and think he's the bollocks. Because he's been at, how do I word this? In England, obviously, it started in Poland. Barnsley brought him over here. He got relegated with Barnsley. I think he got relegated with Huddersfield. And he's probably going to get relegated with Oxford. No disrespect right now. But he's looked like the best player in relegated sides. So you look at him and think, this guy's a mountain. He could definitely do a job. And it looked a bit like that last year when he first come in. And everybody's thinking, this is such a good sign in this. For Oxford to take Huddersfield's best player at time, which he were, like it'd have been ridiculous in League One. You look at him and think, oh, bloody hell. Like, wow, what a signing that is. And I agree, he hadn't actually been all that this year, to be honest. But I think people do overrate him, if anything. I do agree with you. And I thought that after I'd done that underrated vid. I do agree. I think he's slightly overrated. It's because he's just like what's the word? He's just a bit of a thug, isn't he? Like, he can't play football, Elic, at all. He's shit on Fleur. But he's one of them. He's a thug that can get as far as a thug can get, I think, personally. But thank you, Callum Fowler loves Oxford. Why not? Yeah, he does. Thanks for the 5, my brother. Appreciate you very kindly. Borough should have signed Piru. That'd have been a good signing. Apparently, you were in for Bamford before I went to Sheffield. Liverpool's a class day out. I mean, yeah, I'm a big old fan, me. I liked it. There was some even in Docks bit, and I was thinking, when we pulled up to Docks in big car park, that's a foul. I'm thinking this is going to cost an absolute arm and a leg here for this round. And it was like a fiver a go. All right. Jensen Metcalf, he's a player. Yeah, he's a good player. Bristol City Wrexham prediction tomorrow. I think 2-2 Wrexham get a last minute dodgy penalty. All right, that's quite specific. Aggiman's the man. From January 2025 to May 2025, are probably his best player. Yeah, when he first come in, yeah. And I think people look at it and still see him as that, which obviously not. On the subject of DKD, it said that for many transfer windows, he's heard Wrexham were interested. Yeah, that has been a thing for ages. So for him, this for a very long time coming. Don't make it any easier. I watched Jack Marriott in League One. Jack Marriott's a baller. He's so good. Some of these unks, mate, running around in League One, Jack Marriott and Didsey, just outrageous. Outrageous. Somewhere. But yeah, I don't. You know what? I think some people had a bit of a problem with that as well. With DKD saying that, I wanted to get it done. Well, they've been after him every window since he'd come here, and he obviously knows that Wrexham are going to pay him 4 times as much as what we are, and he's 28 now. You know what I mean? You don't just play football forever until your legs drop off, do you? It's a short career. He knows that Barnes are going nowhere under these owners. He's not young enough to stick around if he cared that much anyway. Just get out, man. I'd do the same thing. Don't blame him at all. Good on him, honestly. Good on him. The gap between streams has been so long, I'm now a great grandfather. What the hell? If that's serious, then congrats, my friend. But knowing you, I don't think it is. How much do pints go for in town? I'm from South and usually paying 6.50. Can't imagine it being that expensive where you are. Depends where you go. Oh, Morris is down. But they've had a few drop down, haven't they? Middlesbrough so far. Yeah, it depends where about in town you go. Some of like your fancier establishments in town, you're looking at like £6 for a Guinness. Some of the other ones, about 4. Depends where you go. If you're going to places where your feet stick to the floor, then it's about £4. I think Aggiman will hit that many. Aggiman's a baller, mate. I think if Morris had stayed fit, I'd genuinely thought that Derby could have done it. Schmexter, I've been around longer than that, mate. Can you rage bait D-Mac if you beat Peterborough tomorrow? How? He blocked me on Twitter. I've never even spoke to the guy. He blocked me. Who do I think is going to win Scottish Prem? I think Celtic will win it, to be honest. But I would like Rangers to, and then if not, Hearts. I want an underdog for Hearts, but I actually like Rangers. The amount of times Preston have been linked with Phillips is crazy. I think his agent does rounds a bit, It will like heavily link with Luton. And it will last day at transfer window in summer. And that looked like it were a thing that's going to happen. But I think he had a part in not going. I think Phillips genuinely wants to stay here, to be honest, sometimes. And he's a very good footballer. For this division, there's not many that's in that position better than him. He gets your numbers all the time. He knows what net is. He's not scared to shoot and all. And you get stuff, you get moments from that instead of trying to walk it in now all the time. I really like Phillips, And especially if he stays with the shit show that we are, if we offer him a contract this summer and he takes it, he's going down as a cult hero, him. It really is. I love the bloke. And I think the Preston links, A, agent talk, B, Eke. And you need someone in that position. Coventry got a chance here. Oh, he's tried that. Not to tell a professional footballer at a decent level what to do here, but I'm surprised he's not gone near post here. That gap never once opened, and he's gone for it anyway. Not feeling that one. Teeny Toast, thank you for the 2, my brother. Let me get you on screen. Nice to see you. Call me crazy. I think there's a chance we win FA Cup. I'm going to get you off the screen right now. Respectfully. Get past Port Vale first, buddy. But thank you for the 2. My friend. Didn't realise you actually like Rangers, I actually like stuff. See, Rangers and Celtic is like literally politics. You just shouldn't answer a question half the time. But yeah, I fall on the Rangers side of that sword. And I'm not scared. Have that. But I would genuinely like Hearts to win it just so someone else has won it for the first time in post-war. You know what I mean? Nobody's won out forever up there. I don't rate any of your forward line, Jamal. I'm not going to lie, mate. Pompey, they've got no to top end of page. All right, River Ted, it were never messy. I'll have you know. Never messy. And we're voting for it next election. See, that is suicide. Absolutely no chance. Should I say? No. Absolutely no way on this earth would I tell you that. Even if I thought it the most important thing ever, and I were like, guys, go and vote for this party. Like, please save us. Like, go vote for this party. Even if it was that important, I still would not tell you what we're going to vote for. I'll tell you what, everything's in for a shock, this one, because people can't be rational anymore. I'll just put this one out there. People can't be rational anymore. It were Tories and Labour. We're both dog shit, by the way. It were them because they were this far off centre either side. Now it's you going to that idiot over there or that idiot over there, and one idiot is going to rule us. So pick a side. Pick an idiot. They're all shit. How's that? How's that one? Is Ross McCormack the greatest champ striker in the last 10 years? See, that's a proper question. Mine says no because he played for Leeds. I think the last 10 years. Mitro. Come on, man. You're not even better than Mitrovic. Middlesbrough under Koshy, you know. They're doing no with ball. If DKD's not there, then who is top 10 Barca players of your lifetime? DKD, I'm not being funny. I love the bloke, but he ain't even close. So we've been in Championship looking good like a few times in my life. When Vasté went that year, we were 5th at time in Championship in January with 2 games in hand. Ridiculous team. We're finishing Championship playoffs. We're the other one with Urian and Winall when we were 6th in Jan and then sold as best players. Like, we've been in them positions a few times. The DKD, I love the bloke, but not top 10, man. No way. Vasté, miles better. Urian, Winall, DK, Moat. I'm trying to think if there's anybody from that specific team. Woodrow were better than him. Woodrow were a constant bagsman for us in Championship. Morris. Pinnock. Pinnock were unbelievable. Pinnock for us before going to Brentford. Absolute Rolls Royce. Alfie Mawson. Another top player. Adam Hamill. Even some like underrated midfielders that we've had. I'm not being funny. Matty James in Championship for us were an absolute freak. He was so good. We've had some ballers. See, there's a chat war going off now because of politics. Best fans player of all time is Mido by a mile. Okay. Who win World Cup? Well, I'm deluded, so England. They're ragging each other about these, you know. There's a bit of bastard going on, and I'm enjoying it. This is proper league, proper football. Spotify, YouTube, and such. Best podcast ever. Oh my God, Luke Styles. I thought you said Luke Steele then. You think England politics is bad? We Northern Ireland argue about what language is on street signs and what flag should be over the city hall. Just put both everywhere. Do you know what I mean? Put them both. You know what? I think people have got too much like spare time to be angry about something like that. Who cares, man? Literally, who cares? Respectfully. But thank you, Luke. I do appreciate it. Just stick every flag up. You know what I mean? Put every single flag up in the world. Put them all up. Somebody will still moan at that. But thank you, Luke. Kiss. Appreciated. Bradford Arms. Oh, which one's that? Is that the away pub? Or the one when you come straight out of that train station? Bradford were cracking, you know. I really enjoyed that. As a place, it's got a perception of being an absolute shithole. And if you go 1 metre off of the direct route from train station to ground, then it is. And when you get anywhere near ground, it's a shithole anyway. But in and around train station, Bradford ain't half bad. Bradford ain't half bad at all. What's a surprise championship team you could see coming to Premier next 3-5 years? They don't have a championship side yet, but Cardiff, if they can keep a lot of the better things around them at the minute. Obviously, keeping the manager is going to be a tough job, but he is a top gaffer. He's a really good manager, Brian Barry Murphy. And they've got some really good kids coming through and all that are all Cardiff fans. So they might be all right. They might have a chance. Cardiff, Derby, maybe. Would you even say that's a surprise? I think Millwall will be up in the next few years anyway, if not this time. Who else? There's a surprise side that could get up. Side, you're just taking a punt, aren't you, most of the time? Yeah, Derby and Cardiff. I think Cardiff's a good shout. Only good thing about Bradford, the exits. Is that is that vlog still moping around Barnsley launching fireworks? Kipper, was it? Kipper Jackson? I don't know if he's dead. Kipper Jackson. God, he's like folklore. Unless you're from Tarn, Kipper Jackson's is a figment of your imagination. Unless you're from Barnsley, he doesn't exist. Kipper Jackson. And every town especially has got their own Kipper Jackson, but we've got the Kipper Jackson. But I don't know if he's still. I've not seen him in ages, to be fair. Like a ghost. What about Snoop Swan's Army? We chuck some brass at it. I quite like Matos as well, to be fair. It's the pub which is about a 3-minute walk from ground. The away one. I won't say it's a good pub. It's decent for a bit of bastard, isn't it? But I won't say that it's a good pub. You walk straight, literally bars from me to you away from front door. It's just stupid. It's a tiny bar. You're getting it in plastics. Dog shit pub, respectfully. Thoughts on Stokes' season so far? Why did I think you meant Josh Stokes then? Doing all right. To be fair, there's not a lot to say, is there really? There's not a lot to say, mate. Would I ever see Barnsley get to Prem or England win World Cup? I'd happily never watch international football again if it meant that Barnsley got to Prem. If it were to get to Championship or England win World Cup, I'd probably pick England, to be honest. But to get to Prem, Barnsley. Barnsley every single day. Sadie, thank you very much for the 5. Agreed life is miserable. What? Forget the day-to-day shit. Have a laugh on channels like this. Don't forget to like, subscribe. Real. Everybody listen to Sadie right now. Like and subscribe right now and give me all your money. Thank you, Sadie. I do appreciate it a lot, as always. Yeah, see, this is why I don't like getting into like politic conversations. It's just like, come on, man, they're all shit. One thing we can all agree on, truly, every politician is wank. Can we just agree? Even if there's one that you like, he's shit though, and you know it. They're all shit. So fuck them all, personally. Fuck them all! Let's all just be Millwall. Live, laugh, Millwall. Thank you, Sadie, though. I appreciate it. Kiss. I've missed these, you know. I've missed these streams. Barnsley going down. Doubt. Barnsley in Champions League, would they score a goal? Oh, that's good from Rushworth. Maybe if we ended up playing like some Kazakhstan team or something, then we'd have a bit of a chance maybe at scoring. We'd not get a point. We'd lose every game. But I could see McGoldrick scoring, to be honest. Okay, Kyle. Oh. Borough finally putting a little bit on. Decent ball. What a pass. Oh, my God. That's a great ball from target. Whittaker's got on it, but he's not connected with it that well. Come steaming around at back post. That is a rate ball in from target there. Is he on? Oh, he is miles on. Very sad because he's got to like swoop back round for it round here to try and nod it back across. That is a rate ball offer. Yeah, to remember Z, I remember when I was going to do like that political, whatever it's called, political compass or something. Oh, he's been bodied. Really nice from Anthony. Should be a goal. It's not. Chance, maybe. Good defending. Oh, Middlesbrough should have took the chance there. Unlucky. Unlucky. I forgot what I was saying. Yeah, I was going to do that political compass thing, and then I was like, probably not the best idea because you could literally say, will the sun come up in the morning? And if your answer is yes, you will still have people that disagree with you. So what's the point? Literally, what's the point in alienating yourself from half of people who watch you? I do not blame people at all that do something like this that don't say anything. Don't blame them at all. And to be fair, I've never voted for anything in my life, but I probably will do next time. Is that a Charlie Kirk in the painting behind it? No, it's John Stones as Mona Lisa. Well, obviously, I know them Bradford fans are you then. You know what I mean? Who else would know that? Someone's spying and going to ask that exact question. Yeah, you sound mate. Yeah, I don't know about that one. Thomas Smith. Not feeling that one. Bogle's been shit hot. No way Bevo's still going. No way. Stone Elisa called. I will steal that one. You know it next like proper football or something. Next pod thing you see when I drop that and everybody laughs. I'm going to claim it as mine. How do I think these two teams would do in Prem? Both get relegated. To be honest. Can you see the back for Bolts glass, of course? Look, back for Bolts, look. Absolutely awesome. Nail maker out back. I should be getting sponsored, actually. I'm going to have a word with Gaffer at bat. Oh, that was a decent touchdown. If Mason Clark could have got some Lewip on that. Bit of Lewip. Bit of Lewip on his shoe. Blues lead yesterday. Cracking game. Really good. McBurney's the man. See, I think you'll be in and around it, Sadie, but I don't actually think you'll finish in there now. I think Wrexham they've just got a bit too much, I think, in terms of the depth is ridiculous. Maybe if they keep going far in Cup, then maybe that might benefit you, but at least you're out of everything now. But no, next season, I think you'll have a real serious go. Your squad depth and your team is just ridiculous. But you've slipped away a bit too much now. There's a lot of traffic. Decent ball, Middlesbrough edge at box. I still think Middlesbrough miss a proper 9. That's just so rash. He's snatching it at Britain. So rash. Joseph, thank you, my brother. Member for 6 months. My man. Hello, Cal. Kiss. Setup's looking very professional, my friend. Ever since you implemented our attack, they've all been in infirmary. I hate you so much. Wow. Thanks, mate. That's tight, though. That started really nice. There were a kiss rate at start, and then you're telling me that you hate me. That's horrible, to be honest. I still think some of your forwards are top draw. But you've had a lot of 0-0s recently, and I don't really know what's going on there. I don't know why that's happening. I mean, if it is because you've got so many injuries, I don't know. But I'm surprised with the amount of 0-0s and lack of goals for your boys. Not going to lie, but I'll take your money. Thank you for the 6 months, my friend. Another absolute certified hood classic name in this chat. Joseph. Thank you, my brother. Kiss. I think you'll be one that just like slides into mid-table and just sits there, you know. Nah. But at one point this season, you looked a bit shaky, didn't you? You know what I mean? Any plans to have guests on Two Up Top? Maybe, but it is just here in my house. So it's a bit weird. Just getting someone in my house. Do you know what I mean? It is a little bit odd. Like, it'd have to be someone that I'm comfortable with that I know. Be like, yeah, come round. Know what I mean? Bathroom's in there. Don't go snooping through our lass's drawers, please. And we're all right. I still see Jimmy doing some weird stuff, though. Occasionally when I say, oh, he's just peeping around corners and that. Mm. Which of these champ teams has a chance to be this year's Sunderland next year? The only... I'm not sure any of them would spend the money required, really, or have the pull that Sunderland have got. Like, none of these sides, none of the potential promotion sides, I'd have a sniff at getting someone like Xhaka at your team. Not a chance. No way. So I can't see it unless they spend a ridiculous amount of money. He's bought foul there. Whittaker has done quite well. Only if he gets his card out though. Oh, he's not. Quite surprised with that. Ravel's dead from New Year's not in the match. Get Kipper Jackson around. He's on the kids. How did you and George meet? We're both the same brand at the time. The mystery shirt company. I don't know if anybody can remember that. When I first started out on TikTok, the mystery shirt company, mystery football kit company. Give me a little shout out right now. Legends. They were in York. They sponsored me and Scaife at the same time. And we were both there at the same time for summer, so I met him through that. We knew of each other anyway because we both did the same thing. But now I literally can't get rid of him. I hate kippers. They're horrible. My nana, I went out for a tea with my nana over a month, and she had kippers. And I could have thrown up. Kippers. Ugh. I'll blow up in a minute. I was just wondering maybe they could count then, Middlesbrough. They're not doing a great deal, are they? Borough, minute. Not doing a great deal. Blue kit o'clock. Nearly time. Predict the 3 teams to go up from the championship next season. I don't even know who's here yet. Oh, whoever doesn't go up out of like Ipswich, Coventry, Millwall, I think if maybe 2 of them don't go up, then I think they'd have a chance. I don't think Wolves will do anything when they come down. Burnley will go straight back up, and probably someone like West Ham, depending on if they come down or not. Forest, I'm not too sure. If Forest come down, they could be in a bit of bother. That was a good idea, that Dylan. That was good. That was backed by them as well. That same company, like the owner of it is an intelligent bloke. Enjoying Darts videos. Got any more planned? I've just remembered I'm actually going to his tomorrow to film it. Shit. Oh no, I'm going on Wednesday. Yes. Never mind. I thought we were going tomorrow, and I was like, I've got so much planned for tomorrow. Christ, I've had to shift everything around. But yeah, there'll be Darts on Friday again. I'm moving in. I don't see a point in sacking him at a minute. Literally, what's the point in spending the only bit of tutty that we've got on sacking a gaffer that actually looks quite good if they'd have had any sort of backing at all? Yeah, so there's no more now, Sadie. That's it. We're done now. Everything we're doing now, we're done. Apart from something else that I can't tell you about. But everything else, we're done now with this. Shit ball, Whittaker. That's crap. It's half time. Half time draw. Pound it, go. Borough too much smoke, blown up their asses past week. Good side, but nowhere near some of the top sides in champion in recent years. I agree. I don't think they're even close to like Leeds or Burnley last year. Some other sides that have been up previously. I don't think they're even close, but I think they're the best one at minute in this league. It's not a division like last year. It's very close, this one. You don't think Wolves will come straight back up? Not really. Honestly, no, not really. I'd be surprised if you do, to be honest. Right, hold on. Let me figure out how to do this anymore. I forgot you even do anymore. What time is it? Right. Blue Cat. Right. Give me a sec. See, I'm gonna remember if I can like know what I'm doing. Oh, I think we're on. Right. For anybody that doesn't know, we might have some new guys in here because it's been a while since we last streamed. This is Blue Cat. Okay, this is a quiz. This is like a Kahoot. This is a Kahoot that I paid for. This cost me like 100 quid, by the way. I just want to put this out there. It's ridiculous. So this is Blue Cat. No, it's not. Yeah, it is. This is Blue Cat. It's Kahoot. It's a quiz. Okay? It's a quiz. The code is on the screen right there. The code is 809216. That's 809216. So everybody load up Blue Cat and we will play said game. Macclesfield upset incoming. Good on them. They're doing all right there. I'll tell you what, Brentford is so weird though. They get close to winning anything, like even remotely close, and then all second stringers go out. This is a side that's never won a silver spoon in their life, by the way. Brentford do me head in. Never been a football club. Kayla Dunn's in here. Brilliant. Kipper Jackson. Oh, God. Mill. Joey Barton's in here as well. Ashley Fletcher. Match bingo. Okay. We've got a couple of Jack Marriott's going on. Guys, you've got 10 seconds and then we're starting it. I don't know what the quiz is. This is thanks to our loyal friend, Loyal Royal, who makes them all the time for us. It's a legend. A fucking legend, mate. Oh, let me pull that up here. If that makes any sense. Right, there we go. Right. Is everyone ready? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I have no idea what this is, by the way. But still, I don't know which screen I'm playing on. I know that one. I think this is a, if I remember properly, I think this is a Callum Fowler quiz. Loyal Royal's idea, not mine. I'm pretty sure. As if so many of you got that right, by the way. Dog and duck. What if I actually get one wrong? That by the way, that is still my best video ever. It's on like 250k, I think, something like that. And I weren't even monetized for half of it, which is quite upsetting. Right, if you don't get that one, you don't deserve to be playing anyway. 3, 2, 1. Who got that wrong? Luke Pingu got 2 votes. Pingus. I didn't even vote. Yep, I've got it wrong. How did you know this? How do people know that and I don't? What? I didn't even understand the question. I'm going to go poo-poo. I feel like poo-poo wasn't. I feel like love and guidance was a thing at time. Yeah, poo-poo wasn't a thing. Love and guidance were a thing. I think that were an A&B quote, that one. Very true. I love Loyal Royal. This guy gets it. This is a guy that gets it. Yeah, I've got a gender against absolutely every. I think I would know that one, so that's wrong. So we're going to take that off. We're going to take that one off. It's close, to be fair. It depends what side of day, what side of bed I wake up on. I mean, I'm assuming the answer is to. I think you could just click any and that'd be right. Yeah, Plastic Barnsley fan. Classic. There's loads of them. A Plastic Barnsley fan. Well, this is again bit of a flawed question here because Leeds even Conor McGilligan doesn't support anybody. I just had a stroke reading that. Conor doesn't support anybody. Pretends he's a Leeds fan. Since I posted what Tender can say was his worst away day experience. How do you know that? I'd assume Wickham might have even done Cambridge. Blackpool is my worst one. This must have changed since then. In fact, it has changed since then because I went to Forest Green after. Oh, how am I not winning? How do you know this? Literally, how do you know these things? And 30 other people have got it. It was dressed up as a coin in Leeds. I was dressed up as a coin. If I don't win, this is ridiculous. Oh, I'm going to go with Bradford. I feel like I had all of them up there. Yeah, Bradford at the time, definitely. Definitely. 2024, that's before they went up. Just, oh God, absolutely onking, depressing side to support at that time. It's got to be Reading. Oh, look at my, what, oh, that haircut. Jeez, I might have, oh God. I'm going to have to go and delete some old vids, I think. Jesus Christ. There's something going on here. I've won it. I've won. I know I've won it. So if this says third, I have won one. I have won one. Thank you. Thank you very much. Wait, why was fifth a correct answer as well? How do you find this stuff? How do you find this? If anybody's even close to me, I'm not even winning still. Oh God, yeah. Okay. Right, 3, 2, 1. We're skipping that one. Everyone got that right. Brentford goal. No. I think it wins the Leeds. Genius. Brentford goal sad. Oh. Oh no. Bolton. Luton. Oh, I got it wrong anyway. God, that's hard to get that in time. Luton, of course, yeah. That was opening game at season. That was my first ever season ticket. 2008, 2009. What a waste of like 20 odd years nearly. What a waste of time. Jesus. Oh. Woo! Oh, I love Loyal Royal. This guy's the man. I think this is the last question. All right, supported's a bit much. I don't think I ever said I supported him. I think I said I liked Liverpool when I was a kid, and then I grew up. If I won this, I'm going to be gobsmacked. I'm third. I can't be asked. How does Mr. Bluecat and Luke Molyneux know more about me than me? How is that possible? You've cheated. You've cheated. You must have. There must be something that you're doing to get in front of me there. That is outrageous, that. Wow, thank you very much, Loyal Royal. What an absolute legend, as always, for doing as a blue cat. I love it. I literally love it. The halftime entertainment has never been as good anywhere else in the world. Thank you very much, my friend. I don't know how they'll have finished third. 44th shite from Kipper Jackson. Some of them were rate questions. Here he is. Look, what a boy. What a boy. I hope he'll go up. Play Wordle. God's sake, fine. Quick Wordle go. Hold on. We'll do this quick because we've got 5 minutes. Yeah, we'll try that. Why not? Bring. I can't be bothered already. Pause. Okay. Sorry. So it begins raw. I'm not cheating. I'm not cheating. I'm removing it. Roz. Rusty. A great Rusty. Roz. Roms. Rose. Rosed. I've got 8. I've got 8 friends online. Look, 8 friend requests. Raw. Ka-ching. Easy. Light work. So easy. So ridiculously easy. So easy it hurts. Any goss then? Come on, guys. Surely someone's got some goss. It's been a while since we've been here. Surely. Surely to God there is some goss going around in this chat. Dude has Fortnite notifications. I don't know how to turn it off. I'm not going to lie. It pops up. I get that. I get the Battle.net one. I get loads of like the game launcher things pop up with like loads of shite. I don't even know how to get rid of it. Have you seen Scrandle? I've not, but I ain't got time now. I've not got Scrandle anymore. I've come a long way from your bedroom. Thanks, mate. I'm in my spare bedroom now in my own house. Classic. Absolutely classic. Generation Football actually paid for that on way to Liverpool because it's that good. They are absolute geniuses, Generation Football. Watch on Sky or ITV. What, this game? Sky. Oh, Jordan got back with his ex-missus. Everybody boo Jordan, boo. It's never as good. It's never as good second time, mate. You'll learn. You will learn. One day, I want everybody to remember this, 16th of Feb 2026. One day, Jordan's going to come back in this chat, right, and say he's single again. I guarantee you. Sorry to burst your bubble, mate. Sorry. it never goes well. No, gosh, just glad to catch a stream. You better get out of here then. Just after watching you this season, it's been awesome. Thank you, my friend. I appreciate it a lot. Kiss. I remember seeing the finance people like that Maguire on Twitter say if Leicester go down, they'll be in the deepest shit, even worse than Sunderland way back when. That won't surprise me. I mean, they're in financial shit now. They've probably got biggest wage bill by a landslide, and they might go down. And then what are you supposed to get out of that mess? When you get £8 million less for being in League One from Telly, it's bad. It's a bad do. Right, okay, Oscar. Good shout, my friend. Dylan, if they want to be on, good on you. I'm in. Bart's going to sign for Bradford at the end of the season. Won't surprise me. If you pass the same tree in the forest twice, you're lost. This guy, we have got Shakespeare in the chat, ladies and gentlemen. That is absolutely fantastic. That's brilliant, that. If you pass the same tree in the forest twice, you are lost. Legend. Started doing a TikTok because of you. Thought, sod it, why not? After listening to your Huddersfield live weeks ago, so you know, thank you. Mate, why not? Honestly, why not? What has anybody got to lose? Just do it. Just do it. I remember at the time, my thought process, because I should have started sooner, really, with it. My thought process, but what about if people see it, like, mainly because I was 21 at the time when I started, so like, oh, I'm a bit scared, like people from like school or college or uni and that might see it, and then they'll take piss, and it's like, mate, I could literally walk around town naked now. I don't care. Unless you don't care. You know what best way of thinking about it? And I was talking to our lass yesterday. We drove to her mum's, and I was sat like speaking about stuff like this. I'm like, end of the day, I'm gonna die. Do you know what I mean? Like whatever anybody thinks about anything, I'm gonna die, and then I won't get to think about it anyway. So who gives a fuck? Just do it. Just do what you want to do. Just do what you want to do. Thanks, man. Why is everybody saying I've got a nice trim? Thanks, everyone. Not sure though. Yeah, I think there'll be a bit of bastard in this half, James. I'm not gonna lie. I do. They're all getting riled up, especially if Cov can just stick one in front all the time. And Middlesbrough got loads at ball, but aren't doing a lot with it as well. They'll get frustrated. One Coventry counter attack. Middlesbrough will take him out for a yellow card and it'll kick off. What do I ask for when I get a trim? A kebab. What's your thoughts on Goodman? He's a good keeper, right? Our best goalkeeper is on loan at Grimsby. I've stopped going to Barnsley now, you shite. I wish, mate. I wish. But no, sadly. Sadly, I'm still going. Would you take immortality or Barnsley winning a league title next 30 years? If that means Prem, then obviously Barnsley. I mean, if it means anything, then Barnsley. Immortality would be shit. That'd be shit. It'd be good for about 100 years. And then you'd think, this is crap. You know what I mean? Everybody's dead again. Just what's point? You know what I mean? I know we're talking about a lot of dead stuff here. But like immortality, you're just watching everybody die all the time. The crap. And then what went world end? You're just like floating about in darkness. Crap. Time. It's not even started yet. Oh, wait, am I behind? I'm behind. What? I'm sat watch. It's 47th minute. What? I'm actually fuming. I'm literally sat here waffling like an idiot. Because I have blue kit on the other screen, it's put me behind. We're at 48th minute, man. Sorry, I've not seen anything this half. I've not seen anything. I've been sat there watching like half-time things. To be fair, I was sat thinking, this half-time's gone on for ages here. Apologies, everybody. I'm on 48-22. You know, Cal, this will all be worth it when we get billionaire owners who take us to Prem. Well, the thought process is now it actually cannot get worse than this. It can't. Because even if we get relegated, I haven't been to like 20 odd grounds in League Two. So that's a win. If we go to League Two, that's a win in my book. Constantly sitting in League One is the worst thing we could do in my mind. So this is it. This is rock bottom. This what we're doing now. I started. I've been debating it for a while. I'm 90 myself, and a similar thoughts of what if people see it. What if they do? What if they do? Who cares? You know what I mean? Who cares? It's one of them ones. Like a wise man once told me, everything is cringe until it works. You know what I mean? Just niche in. The best advice I could give anybody: niche in. Don't be too broad. Don't go on TikTok and start talking about Man United because you might as well just open your window and shout. What's the point? Do something that you're interested in for a start, and find a niche that's good for you. You don't have to talk about football, whatever it is you're doing. Niche into one specific thing and broaden out from there once you've got an audience. I have seen that way they're going to increase season ticket prices, but I'm not going if these owners are here, so I'm not bothered. You think it's a win until you're at Boreham away, but I've got to do it, mate, Anna, because it's at 92, and if I don't do it, then I lose. Fuck no, being in League Two was pure dog eggs, mate. I mean, we're in League One. This is going to be next year's his 5th year. I'll take anything at this point. I can't do this anymore. I cannot do League One anymore. Aiden, I am predicting you to lose to us. No way. Isn't the whole point of making content that people see it? Yeah, but if you're doing content and it's talking about Man United when you literally load up a fresh TikTok account, it's going to show you videos. You're in competition with people that have got hundreds of thousands of followers, that are all talking about the same thing as you are, can do it quicker than you, better than you. They're just miles better than you because they've been doing it ages and they've got the audience to back it up. So when someone's watched their vid and then if yours somehow pops up next to it, they're going to think, I'm watching this, and then move on. You've got to think, you've got to niche into something that people aren't talking about as much. The best way, the best advice I could genuinely give anybody, especially if you support a lower side, do videos speaking about them specifically. And when you get good at it, then niche out from that because you'll already have an audience behind you because there's not people doing that, for example. That's a poor cross across middle, that from Middlesbrough. Better cross there from Brown, and they could have had a goal there. Talk about second league Croatian, right? There's always some guys in there. There'll be some viewers for that. Something about getting famous, like just do talk about what you enjoy. Don't go for Man United because they're the biggest team. If you're a QPR fan, talk about QPR. I mean, I'll tell you what on all Sam, that Refugees is a great boy. I really like him. He's a cracking fella, him. And he's very good at what he does. Very good. I like Refugees. And we're drinking neat vodka there. If I watch in Barnsley, yeah. But no, I don't drink at all. Very, very rare. To be fair, when we first moved in, I was having quite a lot because people were just buying us drinks all the time. So just literally to save fridge space. In fact, I think I've got 3 crates of Peroni in garage because I cannot put it in fridge. There's no room for all these tinnies. But it's good because if you ever go to a party or something, I don't have to go to Asda and buy them. I just go to Shed. That's good. No, Aiden, mate. If you've done absolutely rompers, I'll be shocked. We've got worst defence that you will ever play against. Bradford Stockport tomorrow, 22k. That it must feel good for a Bradford fan, you know. I saw a lot of Bradford fans saying it when we come to yours, and it were like, thank God we're actually playing proper sides now that'll come and fill in the way end and make some noise, and it's not just like playing 20 men in the dog and losing as well. Asda or Tesco? I'm an Asda man. I'm not going to lie to you. I'm not going to try and pretend I'm not either. What's the point? There is a Tesco not too far away from us. It's a little one. Big shop is Aldi or Asda. Town of Dion Charles starting. Mate, you could have me and you up front and you'd still score against us. We've got the worst defence in League One history. It's comfortably worst Barnsley defence I've ever seen. And to be fair, even my dad, who's had a season ticket since about 9, he said it's the worst defence he's ever seen as I've ever. And he's seen as like be worse than this in. Oh no, we aren't. This is actually the worst team my dad will have seen factually. if we finish in like 14th in League One, it'll be the worst finish that my dad has seen, who is 55-ish, in and around there. What the hell? Coventry have scored. I mean, he took it really well, but what's Cameron doing there? What? He's just finished a replay and cut to it, and then Adjivais just hit it on bounce. It's a cracking goal, but like, what has happened there? The defending must be shocking. It's just been launched straight over top, I think. No, I live near town centre. I would never leave Barnsley, mate, ever. Right, I need to see this. There is no way it's from keeper. Rushworth's absolutely levered it all the way down pitch. Adjivais absolutely bodied Ayling. Keeper don't come out either. Ayling's blaming keeper, but I don't blame keeper for that. How can you blame keeper there? Disagree. I'm disagreeing with Luke Ayling. You can't blame keeper that. He's let it bounce. Ayling's let the ball bounce. Does he expect keeper to come out like 40 yards to where it's bounced? It's literally the first thing you ever get taught when you're playing football. When I was like 7, and my manager's like, listen, when ball's coming down, you've got to put your noggin on it. You can't let it bounce as a defender. And that's shy, that. That's rotten. Crap defending from Elliott. And he's been so good this season as well. But there he's been bullied there. He's been bullied. Oh god, yeah. That season. Oh, the admin, yeah. Right, let me rephrase, Joseph. Apart from the admin season, the admin period, this would be the worst team that a lot of Barnsley fans have ever seen. More than one goal in a watch long. I never thought I'd see the day. You know what? I might just change my score prediction at the bottom of the screen quickly. They're all taught to not let it bounce. Why do we do it every week? We ain't got footballers at centre half. We ain't got no footballers in this team. At back. Good ball. Trying to be a bit too cute, you know. Like, it worked. It's worked a lot of this season since Elber's come in. But they're trying to be a little bit too cute, Middlesbrough. Just a little bit. What's biggest club ever to go into admin? God, I can't remember. There'll probably be some from like 70s, 80s, 90s. I mean, Wednesday up there. Bolton. Portsmouth. Been loads. Oh, I sat him down there. He's done well. Oh, I couldn't get ball across though. Carl, were you into away in that Swansea playoff semi? No, because there were no away fans allowed to go. Yeah, Leeds. Yeah, Leeds in admin, yeah. I saw a post and it showed like every team that's ever been in Premier League since it started. And I think like 2/3 of them have been in admin at some point. And it's like, it showed a lot of, it might have been ex-Prem sides, so ones that aren't in there now that have been in there. And I think 2/3 of them have been in admin at some point. Yeah, Rangers, yeah. Yeah, Rangers went bust. Chelsea 90s, yeah. Wednesday historically bigger than Leeds, I disagree. I disagree with that. Oh, you just decided the cover going up now? There's been loads of sides that's going to admin. It's just sad. There'll be loads more in all. You know the amount of money that's being lost? It's scary. It's like actually terrifying. Like, apart from clubs that have been taken over recently by ridiculously wealthy ownership that is coming to spend money, Huddersfield, you know, Birmingham, MK Dons, Wickham to an extent, obviously Wrexham. Like, these owners have come in to spend money and shoot up leagues. Some of these sides, you look at someone like Chef Wednesday, as big as they are, right? And how long this deal has taken to come through. And they're going to get a dodgy ass owner if he gets it, this board fella, who's been sued by one of his like previous company like co-owners. It's mad to think that that's the best possible person that wants to buy Chef Wednesday. And they're a huge club in relation to some other sides that are losing loads more. Like, I saw Cambridge's accounts. That Kieran Maguire put it on Twitter. Cambridge's accounts have lost like £18 million in the last few years. Cambridge. Like, mate, some of these sides will not have a fan that wealthy that'll come and save them. There'll be a lot that goes. Seriously, next few years, in fact, our owner said, Barnes' owner said, at like a fan forum thing, that he knows for a fact there's 15 of 24 clubs up for sale in League One. 15 are up for sale because they can't afford it. Now, Wednesday are big enough to have someone come in and save them because you see potential in them and stuff like that. If Cambridge are going to be in the same situation, someone like that, or just any of these other lesser sides that get in 2-3K in a week, you're going down. You're going under. No one is coming in and saving that. No one is going to come in, and if Cambridge owners wanted to write it off as debt, no one is coming in and paying £18 million for Cambridge. I'm not being funny. You're just going to go under. And that's same with loads of different sides. It's mental. This would be a statement win for Cov, definitely. When football bubble bursts, you'll see like what happened to Serie A, best league in the world back in '90s, and absolutely dead and empty stadiums. I hope so. Seriously, serious to the God himself. I want football in this country to get worse because it gives everybody a fairer chance. Money needs to come right down. Let all best players go to Spain and that again. For me, I don't give a bollocks. I want to protect pyramid more than see teams do well in Europe. Personally, I do think it's all like everything's sort of coming to a big moment. I feel like someone massive will go bust, and then they'll have to change it. Like this independent, like football regulator that's come in is not doing anything at the minute. Like how long they've been in now? Like maybe like a fair few months. I'm sure that they've been in here, and there's no signs of anything happening. I know it's going to take time to get stuff approved in it. Oh, if it had pulled trigger, then thingy, they could have had a chance, Middlesbrough. But they need to bring a wage cap in and fast, or teams will go under. As much as I hate them, I do genuinely worry that even though I've said that someone will save them, that Wednesday could just keep dropping and dropping and just keep going, and eventually it'll get to a point where it's not worth just buying a badge effectively for what it is. You might as well just start again instead of losing that much brass. Yeah, true. Yeah, Birmingham were crap for ages, Sadie, weren't they, to be fair? Clubs with great youth systems will rise to the top. You say that, but there will still be money in game, and the bigger clubs will just come and sweep all them players up when they're like 17 and then claim them as their own. If a big team has to go bust for things to change, who's most likely to go? Well, you look at Wednesday at a minute. Blackburn. Wouldn't surprise me to see Blackburn in trouble soon. Blackburn are just on a run worse than us. Like I'm being serious. It's like looking back in time at Blackburn. Should have learned that off. Bolton now. Bolton's owner's quite good. I think salary caps will happen. I think they should. I don't think they will. You got to, as much as we think that it should be like this, and the general football. What a strike! Oh my God, Middlesbrough hit post. That's a great effort. As much as we think it should be a thing, and you want to protect pyramid and everything, the FA and whoever, like Premier League and everything, they only ask 20 clubs their opinion on anything. They only ask 20 given clubs at whatever period it is their opinion, who only are interested in serving themselves. So why would I guess some Premier League teams would want a salary cap as well, but not enough because you need 14 votes, don't you? Crazily, you need 14 votes. So if Big Six don't want something to happen, plus one more, which is now Newcastle, then unlucky. But I think a salary cap needs to come in fast because you see, like a lot of owners as well say, like if you stay completely still with the amount of money that you put in an investment, then you will go backwards. Like if you keep putting the same amount of money in, you'll go backwards. You've got to keep investing more just to stay at the same level because there's that much money in it, and it is player wages that are just going through absolute roof. So I do think it should be a thing, yeah. I don't think it should be like a league wide thing either. Like this is something that I disagree with. I don't think it should be league wide. Like I don't think that Bolton and Cardiff should have the same wage cap as Burton, for example. You know what I mean? I don't think that is truly representative of like how football should work. Cardiff and Bolton are bigger. They should be able to spend more money, but not absolutely outrageous amounts more. Like in League One, Cardiff and Bolton should have a 10 grand a week wage cap or something, and Burton should have I don't know, a 5 for example. I think it should be something like that. Not make it so that some teams could take the absolute living piss like Birmingham, when they brought Stansfield on about 16 grand a week in League One, that is something you cannot compete with. And it should be like tiered like that, depending on what your like fan base is and your revenue, I think. Yeah, yeah, your attendance. Yeah, that's a good way of looking at it. EBH. J-Lo. Thank you, my bro. Hold on. We saw an example of smaller clubs guaranteed to go bust with Bury and Bolton when they were both in the same bucket at the same time. True. Very true. I mean, I think you'll see a few as well in the next couple of years, to be honest. There'll be some going. It's just mad the amount of money that people are losing. As much as Barnes' owners are absolutely clueless and dog shit, the only thing we can thank them for is that we have absolutely no debt at all. Thank God. Like we as council own ground, which is a bad thing. But they've not like it's not like they've put £18 million in or whatever in time that they've owned us and put it into debt. Do you know what I mean? That they've thingied it, so they've liquidated it into shares, so we don't know anything to anyone, which is good. So we're hopefully safe in that regard. Good pass. Where's that gone? Bounce. Middlesbrough. Oh, we've got a game on. We have got a game. Middlesbrough goal. We've got a game. Oh, this could be good. This could be good. Thank you, J-Lo. I appreciate it, my friend. Jonathan, thank you for the 2, my brother. Do you ever think 3 will go down from League 2, pal? Yeah, surely. I think that'll be one of the next things that they prioritise. That's something that people actually want. So just do it. Do you know what I mean? He has took that well. That is a cracking goal. That not bounce. To get over that, knee over it from there. Good finish that. But yeah, Jonathan, I'd imagine so. I'd imagine so. You'd think that's the next thing that they do. That is a cracking finish from McGree. He's a really good player, isn't he? If he weren't injured all the time, he'd be something else. But thank you, Jonathan and J-Lo. I appreciate you both, boys. Case, legends. Oh. James City not still charged. If authorities had the balls to set precedents to punish them, it would change the dynamic for all teams. Yeah, but thing is, you look at... Obviously, Man City have broke loads of different rules, haven't they, apparently? But Forest broke loads of financial rules at once and got, 3 points? A win. They got 1 win taken off them for being like, £50 million over or something like that. Like, Leicester broke so many financial rules in 2 different divisions, it's ridiculous. They've got 6 points. Premier League wants to give them 20 and properly punish them. Leicester have ended up on 6 points off. So it's like, for the amount that people are willing to spend and get in front of, it's mad. That ain't a ball. He's giving it. I don't know. I don't agree with that. First glance, I'm not buying that. I'm not buying it. I'm not feeling that one. On first glance, that is. He's really close to him. Maybe I disagree after second viewing. In fact, I think it deflects off his shin and then it's him. Oh, his hand's up there, innit? I thought from first viewing, I thought he'd like it's side of his head-ish, and I thought he didn't give it. Oh, it is, it? Yeah, it's his. It is. That first angle we're hard to see. I think it is a bit harsh, but that is a pen. That's a pen. If we do get a League 3, what would happen to National North-South? Probably just the same thing. Stay as it is. But they just have to change how people get promoted into it. Ah! That must be the hardest division ever to get out of that, you know? Like National League. Or North and South. Yeah, Everton brought 1 rule and got 10 points off them. True. Very true. Ever had something not exactly like COVID and virus, but with that financial effect, then that'll finish a good few. Yeah, I agree with that as well. Right, cough pen. Here we go. Add your rights on it. People are ruining it for me. I've just seen someone say saved, so I imagine it's saved. To be fair, it could be just taking piss. He's not striking me with loads of confidence, to be fair. Is that Hadji? It's a goal. Little shitbag. Little shitbag. Ewan Domislav Laki. Shitebag. Good pen, to be fair. Coventry 3-1. Good pen. Middlesbrough rink game for a grand total of 2 minutes. What a waste of time. Oh, I saved it, look. Only 2 teams go up in regional league, so I genuinely think they're worse at national. It's ridiculous, isn't it? Scored more tonight than his last 19. Big game player. Big game player. I hate that stupid run up, you know. I absolutely hate it. But he slotted it away nicely, mate. Cracking. Cracking little goal. 3-1. In fact, I'm going to look. Where would that change things as far as table's concerned? Oh, Brentford have won 1-0 as well. Boo! So as it stands, Coventry go just a point in front. A point in front. And Millwall go 5 points off second. I'm looking forward to East Midlands derby. I don't remember which one that is, man. I'm not gonna lie. Oh, Wolves West Brom. Is that it? East Mids. Is that East Mids or is that West Mids? East Mids. Forest Derby. Is that it? I don't know. There's loads that it could be. I don't even know. Regionally, I'm struggling. I know, like, to a certain extent where teams are, but I don't know, like, for, like East Midlands or West Midlands, North Midlands, you know, like all this shit. I just know they're in Midlands. I just don't know where. This is Hadji Wright's best performance in a Cov shirt. I've hammered him all season for being lazy and being a flat track bully, but he's been effing brilliant tonight. He has been good. He has been good. I mean, that second goal were cracking. And it was crap defending from Ayling, to be fair, but he got on better side of him really quick. West Brom's in Black Country. Yeah, but that's class of Midlands in it still. Surely. West Brom and Wolves are still surely to go class as Midlands. What minute did Bradley McGree score? He should say it on there. 67. Oh, God. I never learned, do I? Forest Derby's East Mids. Right. Right. Turn off the lights. Luke, thank you for the 2, my brother man. Is the Brian Clough Derby big for you? So that's Forest Derby, no? Surely. I like it, yeah. I don't think it's the best Midlands one at all. But I still think it's half decent. It's good. It is good. I think the Midlands ones that I would have over that, I think West Brom Wolves is top dog. I think Birmingham Villa's outstanding and all that. They're proper. All 4 of them, when they play each other, are just good games. Leicester Cov's not as good as Forest Derby. Port Vale Stoke, I think, is better. Port Vale Stoke's mint. I like that one. But yeah, Derby Forest is a good one. I just think there's others that are much, much better. It's a good game. Thank you for the 2, my brother. I assume you'll be doing a League 2 review when your lot get relegated. Never. Because, and I said this to my mates as well, if we were to end up in League 2, we've only been relegated to League 2 twice in his history. If we were to be relegated to League 2 and we didn't win every game, I would stop supporting this football club. I'd go for 1 year to go to all ways and then stop going. Ridiculous. If we got I don't know, last day. To be fair, I can't do it. I can't do last day because we're at home. Barnes are at home. Stop pause. I can't do it unless we've got absolutely nothing to play for. Then I won't go, and I'll do it. I'll do a stream instead. I will actively choose Money over Barnsley for once. If if last day we've got no to play for, which we're not going to have, to be fair. And I'm hoping I'd be on 50. In fact, I won't be on 50k by then. Jake Rooney with dog shit, mate. I was there at Donny. He is onking crap. How did you afford that lovely, nice background? But thanks to my very kind and loyal viewer base. Yes. It's been alright, bro. Armand. How's yours been? I really like Melander and all, you know, but Adji Wright has actually bullied him. Melander's been outstanding in other games. Seriously. Adji Wright's actually took the piss out of him all game. You don't want to be in League Two, so many long ball merchant sides. That's what League One is and all. I'm seeing Lincoln in second place. That's what they are. Everyone's a long ball shit merchant anyway. There's like 4 teams that want to play football and the rest are crap. Just dislocate your knee again. Don't say that. I don't want to do that again. I'd love Barnsley in League Two be a mint away day. No, it won't. It won't. To be fair, a lot of people always said Barnsley is a good away day. Depending on who you are. A lot of proper serious sides don't rate it as much because you're not allowed at town, are you? And unless you want a bit, then they won't let you in. But smaller sides, it must be mint. Barnsley's a rate day out for a drink. Thank you, Jack Galbraith, brother. It's alright, mate. I'm a Barnsley fan. It could be worse. Lincoln, mate, I've seen you home and away. Your football's crap, but you win. So, that's good. Very efficient. You have got the odd bit of brilliance, but if you're trying to say that you don't lump it up front and play off second balls, then you're lying. You're lying. You wait for mistakes, and it's a very good way of playing in League One because when you do get odd side that wants to play football, they're not good enough to do it. So, that's decent. Yeah, losing to Port Vale would be quite embarrassing. There's been a lot. I mean, the Mansfield one were embarrassing. We're 2-0 up and lost at home to Mansfield. Nice one, Charlie, my friend. Jake Rooney, though. Jesus Christ. Can't believe he were playing for us. Favourite other EFL content creator? I mean, Connor's cracking. Connor's really good. Yeah, Benjamin Bloom's really good. Matt SB. There's a lot. Some of the fan channels are really good. Jim. There's still not loads and loads, is there? There should be. I don't have a Wolves agenda. I just don't like you from 90s before I was even born. Mark McGee. Big fat bastard. But other than that, you know what I mean? If an away team wants more than that one stand behind goal, would you give it to him? Police won't give it to him now. I remember Forest coming and having it all. Like Forest coming at all away end and half at West Stand. This was like when I first started going though. I think there might have been to get promoted or something. But Forest brought absolutely billions. Literally bajillions here. And I think my dad said same thing with Birmingham, that they've done it before. But then Coppers then had allowed stuff like that. Now you'd have no chance. Imagine saying you're gonna Barnsley versus Forest, political warfare, and we're gonna get Nottingham Forest like 7,000 tickets. There'd be a bomb go off. You've no chance. Coppers won't allow it to happen. No, I ain't gonna discard him. It'd be pointless. Jack Ward's mint. He's very good. Jack Ward's very good. Yeah, second tier is good enough. The ones that exist that are out there are good. There's just not loads. Thoughts on Wrexham? I'm jealous. They're my thoughts. Woods have full stand. No, he's on about like having full stand behind net and then some at West Stand. But that happened since I was a kid. That happened. No, because if someone like Leeds, even though Leeds and Wednesday would sell full ground out if you get it to them, because they all live here. But Coppers would never, ever let that happen. And to be fair, the only team that I've seen on a regular basis coming to Omend as well, because they just don't give they do not give a monkeys. Like the only team I've ever seen come and go in Omend is Leeds. They'll buy tickets in Ponte. It's not like they're going in family stand either. They don't go in East Upper way, all boys. They'll go in Ponte and start celebrating. And then when they literally go bouncing down on their head downstairs, like, why has that happened then? They do it every time. They do it every single time. Oh, God. Barnsley away is only rated positive because of massive away end. Not true. You can't be old enough to drink. No way. If you come to someone like Lincoln, you could come to Barnsley. Coppers would let you in town. There's like 55 pubs in a 1 minute radius from train station, and then a 5 minute walk from train station to ground, and then straight back on it after. It's a rate game. It's a rate place, Barnsley. Yeah, everybody would love. I'd kill someone for owners like Wrexham. Seriously. Emma wanted to derail train full of Leeds fans. Yeah, that was before I was born. That's when football specials were a thing. I've seen some of them Birmingham ones before. Yeah, second tier is good. Was Plymouth a good away end? I haven't been in a few years. But it was good when I went. I loved it. Garrison's mint. I think another Big Six will win FA Cup, to be honest. You've asked that like 15 times now. Pick up this season, Barnsley Waste top 3 days I'm looking for. It's a real League One's mint if you've not been in it for a while and you're a team up north. Because there are so many teams in here from in and around it. And as well, you've got Wednesday coming down as well. If Blackburn and Wednesday, if Blackburn come down with Wednesday, it's just such a Northern League, it's ridiculous. It's just all teams that it's a lot of has-been teams, the ex-Prem sides that now haven't got any money because of where they are geographically, because all money's in South. Genuinely. How many Gregs are there in Barnsley? I think 4 in town centre off the top of my head. You've got bus station, 1 down bit Asda, 1 way at card shop is. I think 4. 4. Pretty sure 4 in town centre. I think Barnsley Stadium's too big for him a minute, yeah. Yeah. But if we got to Champ now, I'm absolutely convinced if we got to Champ and had even remotely half decent owners, I think we'd be getting 16k in a week. Not us ourselves, but I think including away and obviously we get 16k. I think we'd be in line with Millwall and Swansea and them. I've done Palace away now. Oh, if we could connect that proper target, that'd have been a good ball across that. Mate, do not bet on Barnsley. If you bet on Barnsley to lose every week, you'd make some decent brass. Fleetwood away is onking. What? It's a bit annoying getting trammed from Blackpool, and ground itself is so bad. They just make you go out in Blackpool after. Worst away I've ever done is Forest Green by a mile. Awful. The ground and the place, it's just shit. Yeah, I don't remember that, Joseph. I was 2. I don't remember in that one, to be honest. Middlesbrough need a goal now, by the way. We need something now if you've got any chance. 85th minute going into it in a sec. Need a goal now. Do I like Burton away? Not really. I've been 4 times to Burton now. It's not most extravagant one ever, is it? There's no near ground either. It's just pants. Is Bolton away good? Again, I've done that. I think I've done that 4 times and all Bolton now. It's good. I just always go to Manchester for day out before and after. But then the train station, because they just leave you there at train after, they just put you in a pen next to train station. You just got to sit there for an hour. It's crap. We're not like European ultras. Just put us on train, man, back to Manchester. It's annoying. Never done Stoke, no. Done Port Vale. Barnsley's a good day out. Went to some proper posh areas of Barnsley yesterday. Couldn't believe my eyes. Mate, Barnsley's the place to be. Some of the places, it's mainly outskirts or around certain areas near town centre. It's like top end rather than bottom end at town. But there's some ridiculous places. There's a little village thing. I don't know if this is even classed as Barnsley, but West Breton. God, that is stunning. Cawthorne, mate, there's some places. Silkston and Penistone are nice. Penis Town. One of my first football matches were losing 3-0 to Barnsley at playoffs. You must be Walsall. I'm thinking. Sadly, Mr. Last Name Fowler, I think you will be finishing 22nd and going down. Sadly. Love Grimy. All right, man. Grimy and Kendry. Yeah. Rotherham's a shithole. Yeah. But again, there's some nice places on outskirts, but very few. Best thing about Huddersfield away. There's some decent pubs in Huddersfield. And Copper's Light will shove you so far out corner because as soon as you come out of the train station, they're waiting for you and they take you on this certain route down and past. But you can just get out of it once you get to that Spoons on corner. Because there's never really that much bastard with Barnes and Huddersfield anyway, quite pally. So once you tail off from there and go into Spoons, you're all right. There's some nice pubs around there. I've never been to Cardiff. Only Welsh side I've done away is Wrexham. But boys, Liverpool was my 50th different away game with Barnsley. Thanks, everybody. I've hit the big 50. Thank you. You think Huddersfield's horrific? Disagree. Surely. I don't know what he's done. Oh, my God. Middlesbrough have got to score there. It's coming from corner. It's dropped to somebody. Sene. I don't know how the hell he's missed that. Or he's missed ball completely. It's not like he's even had a shot. Or he's offside anyway. But flag ain't gone. Oh, flag did go up. Never mind. King's Ear. Probably the worst one in map. Grimy. Jesus. To be fair, I think Grimy's got a much worse rep than it actually is compared to some other ones. Some other ones in town are too far. Like Honeywell. Round Honeywell's shocking. When we were at college and we used to come, I went to Honeywell College. When I come round from there down to Mackey's, there's like fully grown men just walking around with a kiss off with like a machete in his hand. It's just mental. It's like fourth world. Honeywell. And don't get me started on Kendry. I mean, Woonwell and Darfield and all. Goodness gracious me. Ball. Oh, God. Bit too high. I don't know what Pop Junior is. See, there's not as many as that now, Jay. There's not that many Leeds and Wednesday fans that do it as much. There used to be loads, but there's not that many anymore. Especially Wednesday fans because they're all embarrassed because of how shit they are. There's not that many. But Leeds, they're getting a bit braver again because obviously they're not getting relegated. You want to thought. So all ones that have never been to a game in their life have started wearing all like club merch again. No, we ain't got any of them e-bikes to scooter. Mate, we're a town. We ain't got none of that walk shite. All right. Ball and Co is good in map. It's different. I don't think Leicester will go down. Donny's Ground's a trek, yeah, from train station. That's a great ball ache. I think I've watched Kes 3 times, but I watched it in ages. I watched it in years and years. A lot of Leeds fans aren't football fans. They just pretend to be when it suits them. I'm going to do more watch longs. Probably. I probably will. But it needs to be a game that I'm actually going to watch. I'm not just doing it every like Friday just for laugh. Like if it's a good game that I actively want to watch, like this one, then I will. Even though I just sit waffling half the time. I like Charlton's ground, yeah. Share bar, Jesus Christ. I haven't been in there in a while. Good few years since I've been in Share. Or Digibox, my Christ. I don't think I've been in Share or Digi or Funny Gals or any of them type. I don't think I've been in any of them for I want to say 2 years. I think it's been that long. I've not done Cheltenham. There's loads I ain't done. I've not done Cheltenham. Oh mate, we'll be doing playoffs, of course. Yeah, see, General, this is a guy that knows. Town's had some money chucked at it, to be fair. Town Centre's mint now for Barnsley. The pub scene, the pub and bar scene in Barnsley is unreal. Swindon got a mention on Sky. Swindon mentioned. Nice one, my friend. Elst Neefrer. I've been fratting, yep. I have. It's not like I've even avoided all the, like the really far away ones. It's not like I'm avoiding your Ipswiches and Portsmouths of this world because I've done them both. So I haven't had the opportunity to go to Bournemouth. I never got a chance to go to Bournemouth because it was in COVID when they were here. So I didn't get to go to Bournemouth. I've not done Southampton. I've not had a chance to do Southampton in literally years and years. Since I was like 18, since like 2018, that's when I've had like a bit more of a chance. And I've not had a chance to go to some of them. I've never done Norwich, to be fair, but most of mine are Midlands. There's literally like 20 teams at Midlands that I ain't done. Loads of London ones that I ain't done. It's ones that it'd actually be quite easy for me to get to that I ain't done. We just need to get in Championship again. I've done Wolves and we're at corner outside. I've done Wolves twice. One on side and one right up in Evans when we lost 2-1 against you. We equalised. The one right up in Evans, we equalised really late on. I think Pinnock scored, and then you went and won it like in minute after or something. I think you had Traore then. Oh, shit. Brownie's out the oven, guys. Oh. Furthest I've been to Plymouth. Yeah, I've done Plymouth. I ain't done Exeter, though. You think Borough have played well? They've been a lot better in second half. A lot better. First half, they didn't do anything. I think Coventry have just done a number on them. I think they really have. I think they've obviously conceded loads at ball. They've got 29% possession at home when they're top at league. They've stuck to a game plan here and it's worked. Of just sort of sitting off ball, waiting for Middlesbrough to make a mistake, getting impatient, and it's worked. And I think there's still a chance as well, Coventry, to be fair. How many South West sides have I done? Portsmouth, Bristol City, Bristol Rovers, Portsmouth, Plymouth, Forest Green around there. I think Forest Green, maybe. I think they are. I think Forest Green around there. Yeah, them. I think for Southwest. Hey up, Zach. Normally it's abuse, so I'll let you off. Thank you for the 2, my brother. You owe me a pint tomorrow. Love you, kiss. To be fair, I won't be in the pub, but I will be going at game. I'm driving straight there. So no pub for me because I've got Moncton. Why are you coming to Barnsley on a Tuesday for a nothing game? You know you're not going up. So why can you be asked doing that? That is a strange decision, Fleetwood. Thanks for 2 though, mate. I might see you there. Vipontic's outrageously good. He's so good. His finishing he's very clinical. I've never done an eye in Bristol. To be fair, I actually have, but I was 16, so I couldn't hack it as much. And I went with my mum, dad, and my uncle. That was my second. That was oh, it might have been my first away day, but not my first. That one didn't count properly. I think that was my first away day in 2014. Whenever Bristol City won division in League One, then when Preston went up, I think. Whenever Bristol City won league, I went and they were doing all their stand up behind net, and we drew to a piece. But we drove down and stopped overnight, so it don't count. I'm not counting that as my first away, even though I went. Counting Oldham as my first one. Night out in Bristol. No, I think I might have had like 3 pints, then I were absolutely off my tits. To watch Harry Leonard make your defence look like dog wank. Me and you could make them look crap, mate. Don't worry about it. Well, Coventry are about to win, so my score predictions out at window. Middlesbrough have lost for the first time in a while. I think there's 6 wins in a row in league. I'm pretty sure. They only lost in the last 7 games to Fulham in Cup 3-1. Look really good, but this is a cracking win for Cov. Really, really good win, and that's it. It's done. That is a very, very impressive statement win for Cov. Very good win. Weirdest fans you've encountered Wednesday by a mile. Cracking win. Really good. They go back top of division. They're a point in front. Obviously, that loss to Middlesbrough means that Millwall are now only 5 points behind them. Ipswich, if they win the games in hand, a point behind. So we could be in for something incredible, baby, to the end of this season. But that was a really good game, you know. Very different from Cov. Very, very different. Because normally they have a lot of ball, you know, they have loads and loads of shots and they're just not clinical enough. Complete opposite here. And it was nice. It was nice. I enjoyed it. Good win. Really good win. Yeah, I'll just change score prediction quickly. I'm a Liverpool fan. Thought Race Cleary looked really good. Doubt he'll stay in league. What, mate? He'll be gone. First week summer window will be gone. Did I put money on this? I did not. I changed mine. Boys, girls, thank you very much. It has been an absolute blast. It's a pleasure to be back. It really is. I've enjoyed this. Just watching game, chatting shite for 2 hours. Absolute blast, boys. Thank you very, very much for any donations at all. Anybody that just sits here and watches, I appreciate you a lot. Thank you kindly. Donations, again, thank you very much. I appreciate it. And all the members, etc., the Golden Johns. Thank you very much for being here. Absolute pleasure. Love you all. Kiss. It's been a blast. I'll see you in a bit. Oh.